there, my name is Jen, and I'm here to give you the history and benefits of drinking lavender tea. The lavender plant was discovered in the Mediterranean area about 1,000 years ago. Lavender can assist with easing stress, helping aid with sleep, and relieving depression. When lavender was first discovered, it was mostly used for medicinal purposes as well as beauty. During the Victorian era, lavender was dried and stored in little muslin bags and placed in wardrobes to give a fresh scent onto everyday clothes. Lavender was then used for soap and furniture polish. So lavender tea can be used as a way to ease stress and tension and to help unwind after a long day. It can also help with headaches and other ailments. Interestingly enough, lavender can also be used to bake in cookies, teas, cakes, and whatnot. Lavender tea is often enjoyed solo or with a little splash of cream or even some honey for a nice soothing effect. Yet lavender tea can be paired with scones or cookies on the side. What I like about lavender tea is how soothing each sip is. I just feel my stress and tensions melt away as I'm enjoying a cup of lavender tea. I actually have lavender Earl Grey tea here, so they both kind of help balance the mix out a little bit. Hello, my name is Jen, and today I will be talking about the delightful taste and aroma of green tea. Now these notes come from one of our guest and tea editors, Mars. They wanted me to share some of the research that they have done for green tea. Starting with, green tea was discovered many thousands of years ago, somewhere around 2737 BC, and is one of the oldest teas in the world. It is the basis for many other teas such as black tea and oolong tea, which we mentioned in this video as well. 1/5 of the tea drink in the world is said to be green tea, so I am definitely contributing with my cup of tea here. It has deep cultural roots in each Asian societies. I see what you did there. Loose leaf green tea became incredibly popular during the Ming Dynasty. Types of matcha may be well known to Americans, and green tea is most common in China, Japan, and Morocco. American iced tea also originated from tea green when refrigeration was new in the 19th century. Green tea made up most of the early USA's tea imports and was included in the Boston Tea Party incident. Green tea varieties, again with the tea puns, oh my, contain less caffeine than black tea, but roughly the same amount of antioxidants. Green tea varieties differ based on what part of the plant is picked and what season / how mature the plant is, and can be quite expensive as the leaves are delicate to certain climates. Once societies worked out how to farm green tea, mass-producing cheap versions became easier. There are many different ways of brewing the leaves, such as steaming them, boiling them, and roasting them. Some believe that green teas can ward off cardiovascular disease and prevent stroke, but is debatable since green tea is frequently drunk as a relaxing activity. Green tea is unique that it can be whipped up into a frothy foam known as matcha tea lattes, which I'm very keen on. It is also very shelf-stable since it can be ground up into a fine powder. However, this must be done quickly because the leaves immediately begin to ferment or wither after they are picked. It can be drank cold or hot, and many cultures enjoy its cooling properties in the summer, particularly in Afghanistan in the old days. This is partially why black tea is favored in cooler countries like England. Asian countries seem to drink green tea straight more often, while Western countries like to mix their green tea with other ingredients and varieties. What pairs well with green tea depends on what variety you drink, since there are so many. Traditional green tea is very bitter though, and pairs best with incredibly sweet wagashi or candies with high sugar content. Green tea can also be poured over rice for a cheap and cozy comfort meal in Japan called ochazuki. I'm sorry if I mispronounced. Nobles in the 1600s began to enjoy their tea, including green tea with milk. Green tea is the most crucial part of Kado, Japanese tea ceremonies, which are meditative Zen Buddhist ceremonies. Toyotomi Hideyoshi enjoyed tea ceremonies before heading off to war, and mastering tea ceremony etiquette in modern times can take years of study. So that was all that Mars had to research. I'm just going to tack on a little bit of a little recap and whatnot. So yes, green tea was discovered at first in China in 2737 BC, when Chinese Emperor Shennong mistakenly drank boiled water with a dead tea leaf in it. Green tea is made from processed tea leaves. However, it is the type of heat used that gives the green tea leaves its natural resources to remain green. Green tea can be used for remaining attentive while studying. Green tea can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular health, high blood sugar levels, and assist with weight loss. The best foods to go with green tea, these snacks include chocolate desserts, sandwiches, and fruit salads. Some favorable combinations in green tea either include honey, mint, ginger, or lemon. The reason why I enjoy green tea is that it's mild, it's comforting, and green tea can help me unwind after a long day, especially when I pair it with honey. Nice to see you. My name is Jen, and I'm here to talk about the pleasing scent and taste of chamomile tea. The chamomile plant was first found in Europe and West Asia. The chamomile plant was once revered by Egyptians, who would dedicate the plant to their sun god, as well as the Saxons. They had 9 sacred herbs, and one of those herbs was the chamomile plant. Chamomile began to have purpose in medicine, such as easing fevers. Chamomile tea is quite popular in the world, with nearly 1 million cups consumed per day. Chamomile tea can have a calming effect, such as lowering anxiety and other conditions. And while I'm not a doctor, chamomile tea can have an effect of lowering the risk for heart disease and cancer. It also aids with sleep and digestion. Chamomile tea is best served with scones on the side and fruit sweets such as fruit tarts and strawberry cake. So while my box may say cozy chamomile, it is indeed chamomile tea. What I like about it is just how, well, cozy it is. It's very light, it's very flowery tasting. I had a cup right before bed to kind of unwind, and I felt very relaxed throughout the whole night, so something to enjoy.
Hi everybody, my name's Naomi, and today I'm researching red raspberry tea. The history of this tea is an interesting one. The herbal plant used for this tea is known by the name Rubus itis. The plant was widely cultivated in European countries and America. The wild plants can normally be found on rocky mountains and regions. The teas of this plant were originally given to the Mohawk tribe and the Cherokee along with the Iquitas to relieve labor pains, nausea, and contractions. Due to the nomadic nature, the berries were dried for easier shipping and containment. Now in modern-day Troy, Taurus, Turkey was the first place it was found in the 1st century BC, but since then, in the 16th century, the Romans have spread throughout their empire to England. What can the tea be used for? The red raspberry leaf has been recommended as a tonic to improve fat metabolism and encourage weight loss. It can also be used during periods to help with PMS symptoms like cramping, nausea, and bloating, as well as improving energy levels, increasing fat metabolism, so basically burning your fat, helping with inflammation of the skin, improving respiratory disorders, so breathing, and helping with the immune system. It is recommended that you take this tea during 32 weeks of pregnancy for 3 cups a day or 2 cups per day, which can be increased to 3 cups per day. What it pairs well with is lemon balm, spearmint, hibiscus, and that's pretty much it. Anything of those flavors. What I like about tea is its light fruity notes of raspberry, so it actually tastes like what it says here on the box. And it also is light, so the herbal tea isn't really too filling on the stomach. Say if you're having a light snack, I recommend you would use this.
Greetings, my name is Jen, and I'm here to discuss the benefits of drinking oolong tea. Oolong tea originates from China. It is often referred to as the Black Dragon tea because the oolong tea leaves will resemble little black dragons once they are extensively dried. During the Qing dynasty, oolong tea was served during political events and for common day uses. During the Qing dynasty, oolong tea was used for political events and it was served for an everyday occurrence as well. There are two types of oolong tea. There is a lighter, which comes from Indonesia, and there's a darker, which comes from Taiwan. Oolong tea can help with mental alertness. It's also something new and different to try, but not only that, oolong tea can assist with weight loss and help prevent heart disease. Oolong tea is best paired with most tea snacks. However, it was found that the lighter brew is best served with salty snacks, and the darker brew is best served with like smoky foods. So what I liked about oolong tea, and this was my first time trying oolong tea by itself, no cream, no sugar, just straight up oolong tea. I liked how light it was. I was honestly surprised by that. It had a very exquisite taste. Like I said, I thought it would be bold, but it was just very light on the tongue, so yes, beginners can try it for sure. And it's very well balanced and not overpowering whatsoever. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Jen, and I'm going to be talking to you all about the tangy taste of citrus tea. Citrus tea can include oranges, lemon, and other citrus fruits. Mostly a citrus tea will include the juice and peel of a fruit. It is then brewed and steeped into some hot water to give it that nice citrus flavor and aroma. Citrus teas can help with lowering the risk for particular diseases and help boost one's immune system. Citrus tea can calm and relax the senses. It is a different type of tea, depending if it's mixed with other ingredients or cream and sugar, and can provide a delightful treat and experience. Citrus teas are often paired with light meals, such as sandwiches and fruit. What I liked about this particular type of tea is that some of the flavors are there, and it wasn't that powerful. I have two types of orange tea. The other one is a bit strong and powerful, so when I bought this one, I thought it would be as well, but it really wasn't. If you are a tea beginner, you're starting to drink tea, adding just a little bit of lemon juice into a plain cup of tea is also a nice experience as well. Welcome everyone, my name is Jen, and I'm here to talk to you about the blissful aroma of apple cinnamon tea. The history of cinnamon tea began with infusing cinnamon tree bark with water. Adding apple peels to the brew adds a source of calcium, potassium, and vitamin C. Apple cinnamon tea can help manage cholesterol and blood sugar levels. It can also help strengthen the immune system. Apple cinnamon tea is best paired with sweet foods such as scones, cookies, cakes, and pies. It's also a fall-flavored type of beverage, so eating fall foods such as pumpkin pie, pumpkin cookies, or smoked meat sandwiches also goes well with the tea. The tea I have with me here today definitely has a strong cinnamon scent to it, with little hints of apple here and there. I often joke saying it smells like the inside of a craft store, but it's very delicious to drink on a chilly or somewhat cool type of day.